as we take a note from today's super moment with Pretty. But before that, have you smiled or have you made someone smile today? Did you know that when you smile, you look more pretty and your problem feel challenged? You yourself, you have that confidence that no, I can overcome my problems. I remain precious, Akintulubo, and you can also call me Pretty. This is Super Moment with Pretty. Super Moment with Pretty is that program where you get entertained, educated. You also be inspired and motivated with various segments, as segments will determine it. You can meet segments like Vox Pop, it could be Hangout, it could be documentary, it could be talent hunt, it could be take a note. Just like today's segment is all about take a note. We are taking a note from the old days, the activities of the old days. When I talk about the old days, I'm talking about our forefathers. I want to learn from some of their activities, some of what they've thought, their observations, their perspectives about life. We want to learn from it. We want to observe some things from it. We want to correct some of those misconceptions that they've made back then, and we want to bring it in line with our right life. But before that, let's go for a short break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, viewers. This is this Super Moment with Pretty on the segment Take a Note. We are taking a note from the old days. When I say old days, we're talking about our forefathers, our mothers, our fathers. Today's segment is majorly directed to our upcoming generation. We want you to learn from what has been happening back then, some corrections that needed to be made so that you yourself will not be confused. It is fortunate that most of the upcoming generation are more enlightened and civilized than even our forefathers when they were still the same age with these upcoming generations. Therefore, they are more open. They know what life could be, what life can bring to them. So it is more better for them to not get confused on the long run, and this is why Super Moment is coming out to bring out some corrections. Back then, during the old forefathers, they have that kind of aspect of choosing their career themselves. When I talk about their career now, I'm not talking about the vocational aspect, because vocational aspect mostly it happens like it's most likely happen better than the aspect of the educational part. Fine, they will choose their career themselves. They say, I want to be a lawyer. Maybe they saw a lawyer. Wow, the glory was all over the lawyer. They don't know. They believe that the life is a bed of roses. That is when they are young. So I can't blame them. We can't blame them. So youth, my upcoming generations, hope you are getting it. So we can't blame them. They talk about it like it is, the life is a bed of roses. So it's very easy. On the long run, as they're moving on the path, they'll get wow, it is not as they've ever imagined. I want you to note something. You can ask them that the clothes that they were putting on, or the clothes they are seeing on people back then, they could never imagine that another clothes or this our era clothes could be like this. They never imagined. Even presently, we would never imagine that there will still be another change in clothes. If you could remember, change is very constant. So what are we taking note today? I want you to take a note that this life is not a bed of roses. So with your age and with your civilization, you should be able to discover yourself at this point. Don't let your present situation choose your path. You should know that, oh, I am good in this part, I am not good in this part. Don't say because you've seen you want to choose your career now, then you've seen a lawyer. Wow, the lawyer is very rich. You know, career does not really deal with richness, but your passion and how you're happy with it. So because you've seen a lawyer now, oh my God, the lawyer is so, the glory is all over him, or an engineer. You know the way we hype things. So because you see, or any career, as long as the career has money or has glory or honor, so we just want to tread on the path. But later on, we know that it is not our line. So as at now, you should know that this is your line, and you should know that this is not your line. You should be able to choose what is meant for you and choose what is not meant for you. Take a note. This is Super. This is Pretty. lovers, I hope you've been able to take a note from today's episode of Super Moments with Pretty Oria. Don't forget that you are not too young to discover yourself. I remain Precious Akintulubo, and you can also call me Pretty Oria. This is Super Moments with Pretty Oria. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Oria TV, Instagram as Pretty Oria, and my Facebook page, Oria TV. Stay lifted, upcoming generation. We are rooting for you.